How can organizations set up a system to regularly measure and review progress, ensuring continuous improvement?
Okay. So look, it's entirely possible. It takes discipline, but it takes a model, a mindset that the whole organization embraces, beginning with the leadership. Now, many of our other concepts in progression theory are all about that, STO and SGP and all of these things. But basically, what would be the system what would it look like is that every organization has a purpose. So they orient around their purpose. They clarify that, why it exists. And then from there, what are the outcomes it wants? They usually call them goals. They might also call it collectively your vision. Your vision is made up of many, many details, comprised of many details that paint a picture of success or thriving. They don't call it that. Normally, they just call it a vision, and they call it mission is the purpose, and they call it vision over here. We call it purpose over here. We call it outcomes over here, and we have to clarify those. And then from there, we build strategies that will meet those outcomes. Strategies break down into tactics. Tactics are more concrete plans, aggregation of or collections of activities that'll happen to produce the strategy or bring the strategy to fulfillment. If it's the right strategy and we bring it to fulfillment, we'll get our outcomes. But then tactics get broken down in individual action steps. Actions are the specific deployment of resources, whether it's money or calories or knowledge or whatever that fulfill the tactic. And there's many actions. And so if we make sure that our strategies all meet our collective outcomes that are the reflection of our purpose, and I know it gets convoluted, but I repeat it that way to say, so people get the relationship right. Once we understand what those factors are that will produce those outcomes, then those become our strategies. Strategies are very broadly worded directions for how we're going to use our resources. Then we break them down into tactics, which are more specific, and we break them down into actions. And that becomes your organizational structure should look like